It's lunchtime, and we're on Job 20. Then Zophar, the Naamathite, answered and said, Truly my thoughts make me respond, even because of my haste within me. I have listened to the reproof which insults me, and the spirit of my understanding makes me answer. If you have known this of old, since man was placed on earth, that the singing of the wrong is short-lived, and the joy of the defiled one is but for a moment. Although his pride mounts up to the heavens, and his head does reach to the clouds, he perishes forever like his own dung. Those who have seen him say, Where is he? He flies away like a dream, and is not found, and he is driven away like a vision of the night. Eyes that saw him do so no more, nor does his place see him any more. His sons seek the favor of the poor, and his hands give back his wealth. His bones shall be filled with his youth, but it lies down with him in the dust. Though evil is sweet in his mouth, he hides it under his tongue. Though he fondles it and does not forsake it, but still keeps it in his mouth. His food is turned in his stomach, the bitterness of cobras is in him. He has swallowed down riches, then vomits them up. El drives it out of his stomach. He sucks the poison of cobras, the tongue of the poisonous snake kills him. He looks not on streams, the rivers flowing with honey and cream. He is giving back what he labored for, and does not eat it. Like wealth from the trade, but he does not enjoy it, for he oppresses. He has forsaken the poor. He has seized a house which he did not build. For he shall not know ease in his innermost, neither save what he desires. There is no left over after he has eaten, therefore his good does not last. With all his plenty he is in distress. The hand of every laborer comes against him. It shall be, at the filling of his stomach, that he casts on him his burning wrath, and rains it down on him while he is eating. He shall flee from the iron weapon. A bronze bow pierce him through. It is drawn and comes out of the body, and the gleaming point come out of his gall. Fear comes upon him. All darkness waits for his treasures. A fire not blown consumes him. It destroys what remains in his tent. The heavens reveal his crookedness, and the earth rises up against him. The increase of his house departs, flowing away in the day of his wrath. This is the portion from Elohim, for a wrong man and the heritage El has decreed for him. And Iob answered and said, Listen closely to my word, and let this be your comfort. Bear with me, and let me speak. And after I have spoken, keep mocking. As for me, it is my complaint against man. And why should I not be impatient? Look at me, and be appalled. Then put your hand on my mouth. And when I consider it, I am frightened, and my body shudders. Why do the wrong live, become old, and become mighty in power? Their seed is established, with them before their face, and their offspring before their eyes. Their houses are peace without fear, neither is the rod of Eloah upon them. Their bull breeds and does not fail, their cow calves without miscarriage. They send forth their little ones like a flock, and their children dance. They sing to the tambourine and lyre, and rejoice to the sound of the flute. They spend their days in goodness, and in a moment go down to Sheol. And they say to El, Turn aside from us, for we have no desire to know your ways. Who is the Almighty, that we should serve him? And what profit do we have if we pray to him? See, is their good not in their own hand? The counsel of the wrong has been far from me. How often is the lamp of the wrong put out, and does come upon them? Their calamity, sorrows, he allots in his displeasure. They are like straw before the wind, and like chaff that a storm steals away. You say, Eloah stores up one's wickedness for his children. Let him repay him so that he knows it. Let his eyes see his destruction, and let him drink of the wrath of the Almighty. For what is his delight in his house after him, when the number of his new moons is cut off? Does anyone teach El knowledge, since he judges those who are exalted? One dies in his perfect strength, completely at ease and satisfied. His pails are filled with milk, and his bones are juicy with marrow. Another one dies in bitterness of his being, and never eats with pleasure. Together they lie down in the dust, and worms cover them. Look, I know your thoughts, and the plots with which you would wrong me. For you say, Where is the house of the noble one, and where is the tent, the dwelling place of the wrong ones? Have you not asked those passing by the way? And do you not know their signs? That the wicked is kept for the day of calamity. They are brought to the day of wrath. Who declares his way to his face, and who repays him for what he has done? As for him, he is brought to the burial site, and watch is kept over the heap. The clods of the wadi shall be sweet to him, and all men follow him. Innumerable are those before him. How then do you comfort me in vain, seeing that perverseness remains in your answer?